Okay, what we have here is the water treatment system here at the field hospital outside of Mosul. We have two main tents, our pumping distribution tent and our treatment tent, with our little tank array here in the middle. We have a total of 60,000 cubic meters. That is 40,000 meters of raw water storage here that are all tied together. Does a okay job of flow equalizing. We have the raw water pumped into there. From there we have a submersible pump that pumps the water over to our control manifold. This control manifold enables us to produce a couple different types of water. About 95% of the water we produce is simply chlorinated. We use a super dose for that and a 1% stock solution to feed that. In addition to that, since logistics and supplies are pretty difficult for the medical team here, and there is some large massive wounds that need washing, we are using the Hydrovolt to produce some RO water that is used by the doctors for wound washing. That is sent through its own separate distribution system, and we bypass the chlorination. Here, if we're in dire need of water, but the turbidity is higher than what permits us to simply chlorinate, we have the ability with this control board to divert it for filtration using the Hydrovolt and then chlorination. We have our log sheets mounted here, a little water handling decision tree to help the operators after me, water production logs, water delivery logs, water quality throughout the distribution area, as well as a log of when and how we are making our chlorine feed solution. Got our little water quality bench set up here. Built this shadow board for us to help try to keep our tools organized. As you can see, they're out doing some work right now, and it does a pretty decent job of keeping things organized. We've got a little shop bench that we use there as well. Here, this is our pump / distribution tent. We also use it as storage. We have two Pentex booster pumps connected to a 1,000-liter pressure tank. These pumps are significantly oversized, but they do the job without too frequent of cycling. From there, we also have our parts bins. It looks kind of like a mess, but actually things are pretty well organized in these parts. From there, we have our distribution manifold. This was plumbed originally by the plumber. Not exactly what we were wanting, but we were able to modify it and get it what we need. This line heads to the south facility, which is housing, I believe, about 150 staff and medical personnel. In that area, there are 18 showers, 18 toilets, 18 sinks. In addition to that, there is a kitchen with 2 sinks, a dishwasher, and there are also 7 water heaters in that area. From there, we also have the line that heads north to the hospital. There, the hospital has an additional, I want to say, 8 showers, probably about 20 toilets, 5 sinks, and some other uses as well for there. This line that you see coming comes from the RO unit. That goes and delivers water to a 3-meter tall water tower that then distributes the sterilized reverse osmosis water for wound flushing. In addition, there's a third line here, which is still in the works, but that is a line that goes to the very front of the hospital, which will be used for the decontamination shower area. There has been fears that ISIS has chemical weapons and may use them, so the hospital is built to be able to do mass decontamination. Currently, that is pressurized using the system booster pumps, but come today or tomorrow, we will be installing a new pump here and feeding that off of the raw water tanks in order to conserve our produced clean water.